Ultimate client funnel. Here's exactly what brought me to 10K within a month, and I started only 1 month ago. Yes, I do AI, I build automations for businesses, but on the side, I have a whole client funnel, and that's how you guys are in my Discord. Started off, what's a client funnel? Client funnel is a system that brings leads from one place to the next place to the next place to an endpoint. You're collecting money from all those places along the way till it reaches the final destination of end gold. Here's exactly what it is. So we're going to start zooming in. What is your image? What will you be known for? I'm known for the drugs I do, for the suits that I wear, and for my lifestyle, the balconies I'm on, the cars that I drive, and just the shit that I do on the daily that interests people. Why is this a good image for you? Not for you, but what is your image? What's the image that you want to be? I just told you my image. Now, what do you want to do? What do you want to be known for? If you could think of the dream person that you want to be inside of your head, turn into that. You don't have to already be that person, but you could do steps every single day to turn into that person. That's going to be your new image. And if you think that that's a good image, why is it a good image for you? Is it going to attract people to your persona or the person that you're becoming? People see me inside my suits. They see me do my drugs, and they see my lifestyle. They think, oh, this little degenerate over here is a fucking millionaire, and he's making a shit ton of money. How could I do exactly what he's doing? And that makes people interested inside the image that I created for myself. Do you understand what I'm saying? The image you're creating, it actually has to have some kind of wow factor to it. It has to attract people and bring people in. They want to be like you almost. And you want to build sort of a cult following of people who want to be like you. How are we going to become monetized based off the image that we just created now? Well, if people want to be like you, then it's pretty easy. Just sell them stuff to be like you. What do? I run an AI agency. That's how I get all my money. So what do? I teach people how to build AI and do an AI agency. Do you get what I'm saying? Will this image be unique and memorable? If so, what's the client funnel that you want to use? Why does the image have to be unique and memorable? When people see you on the For You page or just on Available Feed, Explore, whatever it's called, when people see you, you want them to recognize you, right? You don't want people to see you and then the next time they see you pop up on their For You page again, be like, who's this guy? I don't know who he is. When people see me on their For You page, they constantly see my videos. They know who I am. They DM me saying, hey, I've been seeing you a whole bunch all over my For You page. And it has to be like that. You have to build a sort of name for yourself to get out there in the beginning. Will your image be a view once and scroll to viewers, or will you have audience immediately recognize and relate with you every post? What I mean by that, are you going to demand the attention? Are you going to demand the room to listen to you when you speak? And are you going to demand the attention on social media when you post? You could be posting, but you could just be posting absolute bullshit that draws no attention to you. There's no image behind it. You just have bum-ass clothes on. You look like an everyday person. Nobody's going to want to watch that, and they definitely sure as hell are not going to remember you if they ever see you again. And why would anybody want to relate to that? You have to be somebody that people will want to relate to and have some sort of relation already with. People see me, and I used to dress all bummy. All my old TikToks, I would dress like a bum inside of them, and now I'm all bossed up. That draws immediate attention to me, and it draws accountability to me, almost saying, hey, this kid has proof that he's been from this to this, but he started at the same place as me. Take into consideration the amount of YouTubers posting your subject. How will you stand out as a wolf within a field of sheep? So what AI people post, they just post some faggot-looking shit of doing voice demos, of doing coding demos, and they just look like absolute nerds. Nobody's going to want to relate to that. People might say, yeah, let me learn. But that's not the person that somebody wants to become. Do you know what I mean? So you can't really sell them anything if that's not even what they want to become. You need to be posting you. You need to be posting your lifestyle, and you need to let people know that you do AI. Fitness influencers, for example, there's hundreds of thousands. But who is one of the most known? Togi. Why though? Because he's different. He resonates with his viewers. So what do most fitness influencers post? Just lame ass shit. Just fucking poses. This dude actually goes on there. He talks about drugs. He talks about life. He's funny. He makes people laugh. He resonates with his viewers because they say, look at this cocaine addict who went from 0 to 1 million within a year, and now I see him everywhere on my For You page. If he could do it, then that means that I can too. And that's really what they think inside of a consumer's mind. Notice how Togi is most known for talking about his drugs and having no filter and being a dumbass. Because this shows his viewers, like I just said, if he could get rich, then so can I. And this resonates with people. A lot of people don't say it, but almost everybody in today's society is doing weed or doing coke or doing some form of bullshit. Good bullshit. But some form of bullshit. And you gotta resonate and relate with people to that at some level of degree. You gotta let people know that you're like them and that, hey, we have stuff in common. This dude isn't anything different from what I already am. And how will you be different and resonate with your viewers? Well, that's up for you to decide. What do you already do that is different, that would make people laugh, and that would get people interested inside the stuff you're doing? It's up to you to decide. Be yourself. If yourself isn't enough, lie. Don't lie about your income or accomplishments, but small things here and there that make you more of a character, a normal person who somehow managed to defy the odds. Exactly like me. Guess what? I don't do any hard drugs. I don't do any crazy fucking drugs like that. But I still go and I post TikToks about snorting yerk lines and shit. Because what does that happen? That has a bunch of people in my comments being all controversial, telling me, good job, brother. You're snorting yerk lines but still rich. And that's what I post. I don't even do drugs at all, but it's different. It's lying, but it's being myself too. You know what I mean? And now once you have that figured out for the content, what do you want to play? What's the person in the image that you want to do? It's like a show when you're an actor. I'm not an actor. It's just the person that I really am. And you guys will slowly evolve into this person too. But at first, it's kind of just like a little act. And what kind of content do you want to be posting? We have short form controversial. This is exactly what I post. The stuff about drugs, the stuff about cars, my lifestyle, making money, signing rich dudes all day long. And that's what I post. The pros of it, easy, fast to make. No edits you have to do the videos or anything. It's just little quick clips. Builds more of a character than is selling a service. It lets people know, hey, I'm going viral for me, not because of the service that I offer and for what I do. It's fast leads. You'll have... No, I'm not going to say thousands, but you'll have like 25 to 50 people every single morning in your DMs when you wake up asking for your Discord or for what you do, whatever. And the cons of it are shittier videos, doesn't give out any information at all, you're just kind of flexing. People don't have any specific knowledge about what you do, and you're not as qualified, or your clients are not as qualified, and they have almost little to no capital like a lot of you guys watching this. This is an example right here of this kind of lifestyle, controversial, short-form content. You see, made $10K this morning off signing 3 clients at $4.5K for AI workers. Blah, 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 blah. And then I mentioned I pearled a 5G backwood inside there just to get people going in the comments, just to let people know I'm something they could relate to. And guess what? All the people inside the comments who smoke weed, they said, hey, there's e-money dudes still smoking weed and getting high and shit like that. And people like that. I had people who were stoners who joined up my course just because of this one video. Now let's look at the other side. Short form educational. What's some pros to it? It shows viewers that you have the knowledge. It builds a strong fan base or strong viewers that continue to watch every video you post. And it has more qualified leads with upfront capital. It's mostly adults who are actually eager to learn about the subject and they want to see more examples of how it works because they want to help out their own life. What's some cons of it? You have to be knowledgeable enough to teach it. That's a big one because a lot of you guys just like to say shit without knowing what it means. You might not go as viral as other content types such as this right here. And you need to spend time nurturing these leads and building trust with them before you get paid. Because listen, if you have people come to you and they're willing to learn like this, they're not just going to pay you if you up front say, hey, give me $500 to learn this shit. That's just not how the way the world works. So you're going to have to go and provide free sauce here and there. You're going to have to do free shit, show them that they're worth your time before you get paid. And I'm not going to lie, it's a bunch of bullshit. I like my time. My time's valuable, so that's why I don't do this kind of content at all. Here's an example of what that looks like. Just a whole demo, a whole walkthrough of a whole sales message. And look, 9 likes. But yeah. Hold on, how do I zoom out of this? Okay. Either option will get you leads and it'll grow your personal image. Now this is where the funnel starts at. You funnel these viewers or the leads that DM you to your Instagram. Include them inside your TikTok bio. DM on IG to learn at your TikTok. Or your Instagram, I meant. And then you just post fire ass shit on Instagram that resonates with your image even more. Just like if you go on my Instagram, you see me posted in supercars and fucking fly suits on and shit like that, living an amazing, extravagant lifestyle. Check my boss shit, for example. James runs AI, all suit, boss ass post, blah, blah, blah. But what does that do? It's not to make me look cool. It's not to get hoes. It's not to brag or do anything like that. All it's for is to indulge my image even more and enhance my aura to my viewers and my fan base. And it's not I'm not scamming anybody or anything. That's the lifestyle that I live. But it just makes me look better as a whole. And what are you selling? Are you going to be selling access to your group teaching AI, or are you going to be doing high to low ticket one-on-one mentorships teaching AI? Either or works. Personally, I just like the Discord of the group teaching AI. I just send people the links. They join up. They have free sauce. They're already learning and stuff like that. Then when they feel comfortable and they already have a little bit of basic knowledge and they're ready to expand and go even farther and start monetizing their systems, then they join up in the basic or the pro tier. And then that really takes them to the next level to start making 15 to 20K a month. Or you could do this right here. High to low level tickets, one-on-one mentorships, teaching AI. You mostly are going to get stuff like this right here off of these forms of videos right here. That's going to have the older group, the dudes who want to learn, the dudes who will spend like $1,000 on a mentorship. But it takes a lot of time. You're going to be working with them for like 6 to 10 months on end. A lot of back and forth, a lot of communication, and you got shit to do throughout the day. I have shit to do throughout the day. It took me, I spent the whole day doing this thing out, and I'm going to film this video now. Time is valuable. Every single day we need to make the most out of it. So I don't know if that's the best course of action, but that's definitely a viable thing that a lot of people like to do. Or you could just do both, and that's exactly what I do. I have a Discord. I teach everybody AI. I give out free sauce. I have the paid tiers and everything. But the people who still need a little bit more help, they hit me up for the one-on-one mentorships, and I have no issue teaching them that at all. But yeah, that's what I do. I do both of these. And yeah, that's the whole client funnel. So you could go from 0 to 10K within your first month just by being you. Let's run it down again. Create your image. Who do you want to be? Just choose anybody who's a big influencer or something like that, that you know people already want to be like and that you know has some degree of success to display for themselves. It could even be me, for example. You could start being like me and do the exact same shit that I do and get the exact same kind of clients that I get. Next, once you have your image created, it's just putting your image out there. Imagine you paid a painting and now you're trying to sell it. Same thing, put your image out there. How are you going to do that? You're going to post on TikTok, you're going to post on YouTube Shorts, you're going to post on Instagram Reels, everything. What are you going to post now? Let's go back to here. You're going to post short form educational or short form lifestyle and controversial. And eventually, once you start getting people and you start getting some traction too, we're going to be posting YouTube videos just like how I'm posting right now. But this is just for the start because I'm putting myself in your guys' shoes and we're going to do this step by step. So yeah, select one of the two options, or you could be posting both if you want to. After you have everything posted, where's the funnel at? You need to send all these people to your Instagram. Then once they get to your Instagram, where are you going to send them to next? It's got to be... The end spot has to be the pot of gold. You're going to send them to a Discord. You're going to send them to a Discord, or you're going to send them to a high-ticket sales call. Either way, you're going to be closing them and making money. That's exactly what this is. And that's the whole client funnel rundown on exactly how to make 0 to 10K in your first month just by being you. Any questions, just drop them inside the comments or DM me on the Discord and I'll get back to you guys. And let me know what video you guys want to see next too. I'm going to be reading through all the comments and I love to see any ideas you guys have so I know exactly what to post.